good morning, fellow Madridistas. I hope you slept well. Hope you're having a good morning. Hope you're having a great day in general. Hope you're having a great life. Because I'm not. Ever since it was announced that Jose Mourinho, aka the special one, aka Football Heritage, is going to be manager of my team, which is Real Madrid, I haven't been sleeping well lately. He's basically Tony Stark. He built it in a cave with Porto with a box of scraps. Why? Why am I not excited for his comeback to Real Madrid? Let's talk about this. But before that, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know the drill by now. Comment something, yap something, say Mourinho is the special one. Make sure to subscribe to the channel while you're at it. So let's get into the video. So guys, before we talk about Mourinho, we gotta pay our respects to Mr. Alvaro Arbeloa. Arbeloa. He inherited a team of spoiled kids who just had to throw out Xabi Alonso, right? Mid-season, after an El Clasico defeat, they just sacked Xabi Alonso or he left, whatever. But he inherited this team, and I would say he's done a pretty decent job. Considering players, the situations that he had to face, it was all right. He did drag us to the quarterfinals in the Champions League. That's commendable. That's actually commendable. He defeated teams like Benfica and Manchester City. I can't ask for more. You know what I'm saying? I can't ask for more. But ultimately, we knew that this team, there was a lot of steam losing in it, and the players just weren't ready. And that's why today we had to hire Jose the Mourinho. Unlike Arbeloa, who was hired to keep everyone happy. Arbeloa's job was basically, play the big players and just keep playing them, keep them happy and well fed, and also don't say something too controversial in the media. Just be bland, just be positive, just be safe, and you'll get your paychecks. Don't worry. That's what Florentino Perez said to Arbeloa right before appointing him, and that's exactly what he did. But unfortunately, that does not go for Mourinho. You see, Mourinho is the type of man who does not look out for the best interests of everyone around him. He doesn't think four times of his upper higher ups or what would the players think. He doesn't function like that. Ladies and gentlemen, Jose Mourinho is a manager who has clear ideas, who has a clear strategy, and he will implement it by hook or crook. That's what he is. He isn't the guy you go to if you're feeling a little boo boo. You know, uh, Mr. Mourinho, I have a little boo boo. He'll be like, you idiot. You have to get on the pitch for me. You have to play for me. This is not your typical day. I'm not your typical manager. Football heritage, right? He will say something like that, and he will throw you under the bus. That's who he is, and he will park the bus. Ladies and gentlemen, Jose Mourinho will park the bus. So yeah, and also one more thing is, I don't think Jose Mourinho is going to be disrespected by the players like Arbeloa was or Xabi Alonso was. Remember, players like Kylian Mbappe, players like Jude Bellingham, players like Vinicius Jr., who've kind of transcended any authority at this club. Mourinho is not going to play ball with them, right? Mourinho is someone who's notorious for not playing ball. He doesn't play ball. Come on, bro. Like, that man has aura. He's not just someone you throw around and get away with, right? He's someone who's firm, who has his own approach to football, and he will make sure that you fit under that bracket. Otherwise, you will be left out. As simple as that. He's someone who doesn't mess around with people. He is very straight and curt with his decisions, and I think that's going to be a big positive for Real Madrid this season. But however, ladies and gentlemen, a manager like Jose Mourinho, let's be honest, he's not exactly he's not exactly coming up in his career right now, if you know what I'm saying. There's always an up and then there's the dip. And I think Jose Mourinho is right now in the dip. Why do I say that? His last stint with Benfica it didn't end so well, right? It didn't end so well. He didn't have much much of a productive season there, and he ultimately did carry them in the Champions League, but largely in the league it wasn't very effective for him. And previously with Fenerbahce too, there wasn't much there. And before that, he did win a Conference League with the Roma. Yes, Roma. That's a good achievement to have, but it's always been like that, a season or two of being appointed at the club, and kind of failing to meet the expectations that the tag of this special one carries. His reputation precedes him. So you know people who, if I'm managing a club, i I want, no, if I'm the president of a club, I will sign Jose Mourinho to get me some great results. And I mean, of course it takes time, and maybe you can argue that he wasn't given enough time at these stints to actually produce meaningful results, but it is doubtful whether he can replicate those results at a club like Real Madrid when the stakes are so high. When you see Barcelona out there, they are outclassing every other club in terms of uh, players' attitudes, how players are performing, how players are complementing each other on the pitch, how they're implementing the tactics of someone like Hansi Flick, who's been very curt, and he has his own tactics. And it's beautiful to watch their football. It has always been beautiful to watch, but they are bringing in results. They have won the league for God knows how many years in a row now. And Real Madrid have been struggling. They have been struggling now in the league phase, especially considering the pressure Barcelona has been putting on us. So it's going to be fun to see that, but I'm not very optimistic in terms of how Jose will transform this club. Remains to see how he will do. I mean, we're obviously going to see how he will do in the coming months, in the coming, after the World Cup, obviously, is when we'll actually see it. But what do you think, guys? What do you think about Jose Mourinho being appointed as the Real Madrid manager? Are you optimistic for the upcoming season, or are you just like, nah, it is what it is? Let me know down in the comments below. Until then, thank you for watching. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe.